Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name 7 Spore, back with Rule of Ace 3 as France. It is currently October of 1947, and my monthly balance is not too great, but I am going to get Sully's rebuild done here next turn. So, next turn I'll be able to, own some extra stuff. These subs, sub expansion's also incredibly close to, completion now. And yeah, we're also 3 months out from the expensive rebuilds of three of the Emile class cruisers. The other ones are also going to have to similarly go in, but the other ones are probably going to get a missile rebuild. The Emile are probably going to wind up being of like two different classes or two different subtypes now. Um, so yeah, that's the current situation. Um, Well, I'm gonna also have to send Forbin in at some point. She's currently in the Indian Ocean, and missile pre-dread soon. Missile pre-dread very soon, hopefully. But I kind of want to get the other ships built or rebuilt first, and a lot of these battleships, battle cruisers probably need rebuilds as well. So I believe I can just go next turn. No, I cannot because of First Destroyer apparently. We can get an average there. Now I think I can go. Yeah, ignore these. I have to do this every time. So, on the day, I will say, it's my birthday today. Well, on the day I'm uploading this, not the day I'm recording this. I'm recording this like 2 days beforehand. But I've decided, this is going up on the 7th, just to make sure that I have a birthday episode. Sorry for the gap. Just had some interest problems for a little bit. Um, for because I'm recording this in advance. My birthday's in the future. For you guys, it would be in the present. But for me, um, I can't take more budget. I got to do this. But for me, I'm, trying to decide if I want. I probably want to do something for it, but I'm not sure what. Um, like a live stream of some sort. I think the Epee class would be a really good. I mean, these things need an engine rebuild right now. Uh, but yeah, I'm still trying to think about that. I do intend on doing one. I don't know what it'll be. Okay, how much weight do these cost? It's a little too much. Um, I mean, do I need this many torpedo tubes? I mean, the other side is I go down to 3-inch main guns, but auto loaders. No, stay at the fours. I could get rid of a torpedo mount. Yeah, I think I get rid of a torpedo mount. And then I can edit reloads. Fortunately, reloads do increase topside load, which hurts pretty badly. Maybe I do this and get rid of this. And what do I cut off? I have to cut down a medium. I don't think that's a good call. Okay, let's just do no reloads on the missiles. I get the B turret back on the FA class. Okay. Um I could invest in reliable engines. I could invest in actually both. Yeah, that works. Actually, where are those boats? Where are the boat graphics which I'm putting these missiles over? I accidentally copied it. Screw it, we're putting boats there now on a forward gun mount area. Yeah, I want to do something for it. Don't know what yet. Hopefully, that'll be decided. There's a Kerbal thing I've really wanted to do. So I could. I mean, it would take work to set up, and I'd have to do that. I mean, I'm recording this early morning on the 5th, so that would require setting up over the 6th, 7th. Yeah, or over the 6th. Birthday is the 7th, so. Yeah. So I guess maybe that's a possibility. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. The Epee class is going to receive engine rebuilds and missiles. And I'll look at the older classes and see if I can do the same. Just try to get as many missile ships out as I can. Missile destroyers even. I think that's the most missile destroyers are probably the most cost efficient way right now for me to just rapidly increase the number of missiles I have in my navy. And I was actually taking a look through on my own time about what I could modernize, and frankly, a lot of what I have available is easily able to be modernized. Unfortunately, some of the old trade protection destroyers all have the all have the O tag right now, and they're definitely down the pecking order in terms of like what needs to be rebuilt right now. These uh these destroyers more need to be rebuilt, so the Epees are going in. Okay, that's pretty balanced actually. Engine rebuilds to the Epees are just enough to do that, so I'm gonna wait until some stuff finishes up. Um, Actually, okay, if we're pissing off Italy and Germany, and I know tensions just rose with them, I should probably first of all, part of me is like I need to build more air bases here. Air base in there. Build an air base at Bizerte. Get a motorboat torpedo squadron there too. Where would be a really annoying place to put a motor torpedo boat squadron? Okay. Actually, do I have them already there at Corsica? Yeah, I have two already there at Corsica. That is a really, really annoying place to try to put them. Um, did I build motorboat torpedo squadrons here in Dalmatia? No, I haven't. I do have air bases along all of that. Okay, yep, there we go. Building a bunch of motor torpedo boat squadrons. Honestly, I should probably build an air base at Djibouti. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Um, so that will at least give me air bases in very critical locations where I need them. Unfortunately, these are going to take a little bit of time to build. So I'm losing a little bit of money 4 and 6 months, but that's okay. No, somebody has no commander. I'm assuming somebody promoted or something else happened. Uh, Yes, Descartes has no commander, and we have an above average on standby. Uh, One of our CVLs has no commander. We have an above average aviator. I'm not sure I want him on like that. Um, so my thought is I get the new battleship commission. I maybe grab the Brilliant off of the Hava and give her the above average aviator because I think the aviator is going to be of more use. The world economy has recovered after the crisis. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah, we were in a crisis whilst trying to modernize for missiles. Hopefully that also brings my unrest level down. War has broken out between Japan and Russia. Um, Part of me's like, more budget. It's gonna immediately get cut again, though. I'll allow it because the, um, or the, unrest died, the unrest died down, the world event died down. Okay, so, cruisers about to be done, Devastation's pretty close to done too. With Devastation's money, I'll be able to missile rebuild, like, everything. Maybe not everything, but a lot of things. Um, Yon needs... Actually, Yon, you get the above average aviator then. Um, I'll probably redo my carrier formations when war with Italy's looking a little bit closer. So, there we go. Mirlibertin, Admiral Lancelot, and Admiral St. Cyr are, close. We're far away from gas turbines. Approved ASW torpedoes. All ships with torpedoes have ASW capability. New version of the light jet fighter. That's good. Range has gone up. Toughness went up a little bit. Hi, we have a new aviator. Tensions are declining across the board as Milberton class cruisers have rebuilt. I mean, I could just send her in for the same rebuild that these ones got, but I might also not do that. Try to keep all the same. I could keep the all the Milbertons on the same model, or I could choose not to. Anyway, um, apparently they all need commanders. Seal de Goitois, so I should probably, yeah, that's probably a guy I want more there. Um, so Eily's a little older, so I could grab the seal from Eily, and Thionville's a de Goitois, so. Oh my god, I'm like out of good choices. So, I'll grab a guy from Second Coastal, grab an unknown, grab another unknown, and then Forbin also apparently needs a new commander. Grab one from Ninth Destroyer. Alright, so 4th Escort Destroyer, um, oh, that's Escort Cruiser. These really don't exist anymore, so just grab one of them. Second Coastal, yeah, grab an unknown. Ninth Destroyer, honestly, grab a couple. You use the averages on the ninth and on these destroyer divisions. What I'm thinking. Anyway, I now have a lot of extra money. Um, I'm trying to look at what ships need refit. So, Admiral Sharner needs an engine replacement. We're not yet to gas turbines, unfortunately. We need radar director, fire control, auto-loading 8-inch guns is preferred. Um, get the radar up to that. I'll decide on that later. I'm going to cut her secondary guns down to 3-inch twins, or 3-inch auto-loading twins. But she needs more ammo. Here's what if I do the, or keep the autoloader and get rid of one of the turrets? No, hold on. Actually, hold on, let's try this again. So, autoloader, 3-inch, uh, 3-inch twins, radar tech level 5, replace machinery, go to diesel, leave everything else for now, heavy SSM, give me all of them, radar directors, give me a reload on each missile. Okay, and give me more ammo here. So my thought is, we have all this extra topside capacity. I'm thinking I could start by decreasing the tubes. Um, oh man, I'm so close. Yeah, no, it's not gonna quite work. Yeah, if I keep ammunition just a little low, I might be able to get by with this. Um, but yeah, this is, she's now seriously low on ammunition. But she isn't overly heavy, which is actually pretty good. Not a lot of upgrade room left, but we're kind of at the point where, I could, I mean, I could see the next ship upgrade actually requiring SAMs, but that's probably like ditch a turret sort of thing for them. Sharner's a weird cruiser anyway, so, well, yeah. She's an odd cruiser. Well, let's get her in, and, honestly, I think the task right now is, get some of the battleships rebuilt. Or, more destroyers. No, I think the battleships right now need rebuilds because, especially the older battlecruisers do, simply because they don't have the radar directed. What are they? Radar directed medium anti-aircraft guns, and I need those. And yeah, this game takes so long to save. I probably need to get this on my SSD. I'll be honest. Like, just move everything over. Um, I should consider doing that before the next episode. I should really consider doing that before the next episode and just try to make these turns last, you know, not as long. Anyway, that's yeah, Sharner's refit. That's about half of what I can afford. At this point, Leon Gambetta and Victor Hugo and Latouche Treville still need missiles, so that's 3 cruisers still in need of missiles. Um, but I think priority right now is going to be on these. So Dunkirk and Nantes, hello there. You actually do have some weight remaining. Yeah, so that's good. So, missile launcher. Unfortunately, I can't actually get more than 2 missiles on these things. Another serious consideration is going down to 3-inch auto-loading. Yeah, 3-inch auto-loader dual-purpose guns. Um, I think I'll do that. And we're still gonna have 5-inch casemates. We are dangerously top heavy. Do that too. Oh god, this is so cursed. This is just like, oh, what if Moltcup but some missiles? That moment when a ship has casemates and missiles. Okay, so I need to cut down on. So let's see if we can go 10. Yes, okay, we're good. Can't really get autos on anything except for these. Actually, I'm gonna put more ammo in them in the 3-inch. There you go. And Kirk and okay, I heard it's actually not pronounced Nantes or Nantes. It's like different, but I can't recall it. Nantes. Nantes. Maybe Nantes? I think that's closer, but I don't think that's right. I think the T part is wrong. Nantes? I don't know. But anyway, that will massively help those two ships out. Unfortunately, I'm only able to get 2 missile tubes on them, but you know, that'll still work. It'll be incredibly cursed, but it'll still work. The moment when the ships are sitting there and they still have casemates, but have been, sufficiently rebuilt. There we go. I still have it leftover money. Aquaton, hello there. You also are in need of a rebuild. So, you don't have a lot of ammo. Radar directed fire control is the big one you need, and you need the missile launchers. Yeah, you are excessively heavy to the point I'm considering removing that float plane. And you need radar level 5. I thought I could try to cut back on the SecBat. How much is that float plane costing? I get an additional 20 back. Oh my god, I can barely get this out of her. Oh, no, I don't want these. Actually, look at the tertiary graphics. She doesn't have them anymore. I want to move the missiles around. Actually, edit the reloads. I can get a reload on one set of the missiles, which I will do. Actually, graphics wise, let me get rid of the crane, the float plane, and the catapult. The Akaton will no longer have the ability to launch float planes anymore. Which you know what? No, I want the missiles somewhere more midships. And then trying to get her to do so would probably require a significant SecVat rebuild, which I just don't want to do right now. Cancel. Yeah, okay. That's about what I'm going to get out of her. Alright, Aquaton, go in for your rebuild. And the hope is that being able to upgrade the medium anti-aircraft guns is probably going to allow my fleet to stop, incoming missiles, or at the very least reduce the hit chance of them, which is why I'm wanting to get the battle cruisers, especially the old battle cruisers that are going to be more vulnerable to those, upgraded sufficiently to protect them. Strasbourg is protected from them, but doesn't have missiles on her. But she is a candidate to receive missiles. So I have a lot of money left. Okay. Next up would be the battlecruiser Marseille. Hello there, incredibly cursed battlecruiser. Radar limit up to 5. I did not want that to show, but okay. Get the missiles on. So this is kind of the minimum that I need to figure out how to fit on here. Well, maybe not quite. I can have to do this. Cut off an anti-aircraft director. That will save a bit of weight. Okay. No air capacity. Delete the catapult. Decrease the tubes down to twins again. Yeah, no wonder these things are so heavy. They have additional deck armor. That's what's hurting them. Not just That might be removing the additional deck armor. I really hope that's not accumulating every rebuild. Although it would not surprise me. Anyway, I think these ships probably aren't going to get a reload then. Or not these ships. I don't think Marseille's going to get a rebuild. Or not a rebuild. Reloads on her missiles. But she'll still get the missiles. We can probably put them here. And yeah, you know, it'll be another HSSM slinger. Wait, hold on. Is Sully the first ship in service with heavy anti-surface ship missiles, or did a destroyer beat her? Come on. Get Marseille. Get. It's Marseille, not Marseille. Get Marseille. Built, please, game. When you can. Thank you. And I still have money left. It's gonna be 8 months on the most of the battle cruisers. Okay, so yes, I haven't gotten missiles on any of my other ships. Has anyone else? Germany hasn't. The other two nations which could have them would be America, who doesn't. Britain doesn't. Maybe Japan doesn't. Oh, also, one thing I noticed when I was looking at this game on my own, Japan now has a very, very strong battleship. Jesus, 30 knots, 11 17-inch guns, but only a 13.5-inch belt. Um, USA, Alabama, pretty good. That's, Maybe about a historic, a little larger than like a. Well, that's about Iowa sized, but laid out a lot more like North Carolina or South Dakota. Yeah, South Dakota. I think that's a template for. Um, Colorado looks bigger. Germany does have Tirpitz with 9 17-inch guns in service. She must have just commissioned. So that's a little scary. Um, and then yeah, Britain's most recent battlecruiser that. Oh yeah, they did build Dreadnought. Dreadnought's a bit terrifying. And somehow Russia is sitting here with this thing. 12 17-inch guns. Jesus. Thankfully, Italy's not building any super battleships, which is kind of why I want to war them. Um, and I'm only working on a 64,000 tonner with Devastation. She's only got 8, 8 main guns. Anyway, get the Nazis in. Clear the tertiary graphics. I don't need those there anymore. The weird consideration here is cutting down on her 5-inch secbat, or removing the dual purpose from the 5-inch secbat, and then putting on a 3-inch Hirschbat. Auto place the gun. So yeah, I'm gonna mess with her secbat here. This is just to gain a little bit more mass. But I do want like a 3-inch. Do want these, probably. Okay, so she still has 2 submerged torpedo tubes. Radar tech level 5. Let's delete the submerged mounts. Get the missiles on. Increase the tubes to twins. Somehow that works. And then, oh wait, no, hold on. Remove the dual purpose from the 5-inch. Give me more Tershbat. Actually, radar director, but we'll get that sorted later. Um, add missile reloads to her, and maybe try increasing the tubes. We're going to be a little bit heavy, but we also have a lot of weight to shave off. I just kind of want to see what this looks like if I start shaving off weight. So she's going to be a little bit under budget here. But like this'll work. Okay, so let me put the missile somewhere. Let me do late dreadnought for those. Yeah, our heavy anti-aircraft factor is about the same it was. So, yeah. Unfortunately, she doesn't have many rounds. But, what am I going to do about that? Okay, mirror that. Add a new mount graphic. You know what? Set rest angle to 0. Mirror that. Add new mount graphic. Mirror it. New mount graphic. Set rest angle to 180 on that one. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I do need this extra one. Then mirror that. So there we go. And she can keep her float plane. So, yeah, there we go. Nancy and Fedroyant will receive that rebuild. And if I can get Ruin right now, I will. Toulouse and Strasbourg are already upgraded to have radar-guided medium anti-aircraft, so I they're going to be a little bit lower down the priority list compared to everything else, especially all of the battleships from France to Alsace. Because, I need to get radar-guided anti-aircraft on all of those. But we'll see what the budget's like after these two and whether I can squeeze Ruin in or not. Italy will not have a fun time if they encounter the battle cruiser force from here on out. If it, I think I can fit Ruin in. Okay, so clear the Tershbat graphics. Um, she's overweight, unfortunately. So clear those. Don't do that quite yet. Okay, so radar level 5. Heavy SSM. I might not give her reloads. I don't think I'm going to prioritize reloads here because there's so little mass I can remove from her. I'm going to remove an anti-aircraft director. I think I gotta move a couple. So, set position. Yeah, I'm gonna remove. Actually, here's what I'm gonna remove. This gun. F. G? Yeah, it's G. I'll cut her down to 12 of those. Um, actually, that should get me, get me all that again. And I don't think, yeah, I kind of don't want to do rebuilds, because, possible they could get shot at. Although, I don't know, I did rebuilds for the other one, or reloads for the other one, so, screw it, I'll add a reload in. I mean, the hope is to just smack the enemy with so many missiles that, like, they don't have time to do anything, or, yeah, just have so many missiles in the Navy and score enough hits that, once an opponent realizes what's going on, there's nothing they can do. It is just get schwacked with missiles and die. You know, I want that to be an enemy's course of action upon encountering my Navy. Because like, here's the thing. I know I'm winning like the tonnage. Well, okay, I'm not quite winning the tonnage situation. The U.S. has more than me, but I'm a pretty close second. I'm winning at most, versus a lot of nations. A lot of that is in old ships. Um, but if I can get these ships to have missiles and have the best defense possible from missiles, if I fully embrace missile warfare when nobody else has. And also, yeah, I'm really glad Sully's the first ship in the world with missiles strapped to her. Ship from 1900 is the world's first missile ship. Good job, me. Yeah. Um, but yeah, if I like full on embrace the missile and nobody else does, or they only kind of have to, they maybe start adding missiles to a few things. God, I still have more money. I think send in some destroyers for a rebuild then. But yeah, if I do that and encounter like enemies in combat, like what do? They're screwed. Um, that's kind of my thought process here. radar level 5 on these old destroyers. Right, let me get the missile launchers on. Yeah, we're past topside load, so I am gonna have to do or continue to configure stuff. I'll consider on whether I need to do these or not. What I can add, what I can't. Probably needs an advanced director. Um, why do I go down to 3-inch autoloaders? Because we do have really good ones now. Okay, so she just doesn't. These don't quite have the room needed. Um, where do I get the extra mass from? I get rid of. What my thought is, I get rid of one of these. I'm probably gonna get rid of R here. Get rid of that. Increase the tubes on this one. I'd love to do this. I think I have an idea. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty major rebuild for these ships. But hopefully it should work. Actually, no, get rid of the light anti-aircraft. That's really not needed. I'd rather take 2 reloads. Well, I guess 1 reload. Maybe I get rid of the depth charge. I'll get rid of a torpedo tube. Okay, we're still trying to see if there's a way I can work this out a little better. Topside limit exceeded. Yeah, I know. Okay, fine. Reduce these down. Increase the number of tubes to 5. Increase that back up to 4. I get those guns. And then I'm gonna do something in the graphics department. Her old funnels are going away. These ships' old funnels are going away. Because guess what? They're diesel powered now. I mean, they still need funnels, but like, I think we'd be trunking them together at this point. I kept this mount. That was not the mount I wanted to keep. I want this one, like, maybe over here now. Okay. Let me add in a, something. Okay, stack. What? Stack teardrop shape destroyer. Probably want something like that. Maybe I will do 2 of these. Okay, I want a circle. Maybe for one's maybe a 10-foot circle. About there. Mirror that. Remove that one. Actually, so stacked teardrop shape. I want one which isn't black. Actually, that's a interesting look too. I might remove that. I think that might suit her better. Okay, I'm gonna move this layer down. No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it where it was. And what I'll do is I'm gonna put in a little 2-inch mount graphic. Actually, no. 2-inch single. Actually, I'll add a little circle below it. I need like a 14. Maybe a 14-foot medium gray. So like that's an anti-aircraft mount now. Yeah. Now with all this in mind, let me get the missiles placed. So these destroyers will be part of like the Alpha striking force. Um, don't have the reloads to be able to help, but you know, they'll still be able to contribute with their you know, multiple missiles. And let me move the boats. Okay, there we go. That's the Torah class. I'm imagining up here is now like an anti-submarine warfare launcher. That will be the Marocane, Peak, and Focano. But I don't think I'm gonna rebuild them all right now. Right now the focus is on getting these out. Maybe the Ledrois too after this, but I think the Marocanes might actually be a little bit better suited for the missile rebuild. It also gets these old destroyers back up to speed. And hopefully chucking some missiles at the enemy. You know, here's what I'll do: the missile pre-dread top priority when devastation commissions. When devastation enters service, the first thing that the budget freed up from that will do is rebuild that pre-dread into a missile pre-dread. It will be gloriously cursed. And yeah, there goes all of my money. Um, but you know, look at how many destroyers are now being built, and a bunch of subs are going to complete next turn anyway, so that should help, as well as you know, one of the or as well as the cruiser Colmar. So Colmar's rebuild will be complete. The Sabres are actually getting pretty close. And yeah, now pretty much everything going into rebuild has missiles. Actually, I wouldn't be entirely shocked if Devastation gets built and immediately just goes into a rebuild because I'm like, I need missiles. I'm not even sure she has radar-guided medium anti-aircraft guns. But anyways, new subs are in service. Colmar has finished her reconstruction. Awesome. And more subs being in service is really, really gonna help me. 4-inch auto-loaded dual-purpose guns. Cruise effectiveness, 4-inch dual-purpose guns. Awesome. Fired by our Dreadnought building program. Increased naval spending. We have one Dreadnought building right now. We're 2 turns out from all of these subs. You have You don't even have radar-guided medium anti-aircraft. Yeah, she's gonna have to immediately go in for a rebuild then. Okay, commander-wise, I need to do a little bit of work. That would be on Kalmar. Teja is also going to need a rebuild soon, but probably not yet. It's also really nice to just see, radar level going up to 5 across the board. Oh, awesome. We finished airbase constructions. So, I've got money again! Hooray! Might be, chuck some more destroyers into the rebuild pot. I feel like okay, I feel like it's not good to get into a war yet. I feel like the ideal time to get into a war now is probably about a year and a half from now. Something where I can just chuck out, as many missiles as I can at the enemy, given how many are being just absolutely strapped to my ships. I'm really hoping that my plentiful missile production will help. Developing missiles whilst not at war. I'm hoping that that's, gonna ramp, or is ramped up enough that my ships will mostly have them. Because I am investing heavily in getting missiles into the Navy. Japan. I'm not going to take the prestige hit. Japan has occupied North Korea. I had a better version of my float plane scout with a better heavy bomb. Uh, Russia lost 2 destroyers and Japan lost a destroyer called Kamikaze, so I'm going to assume that that was a double ramming incident. Has been rebuilt. It's reduced. Yep, there's money again. Devastation is almost done. Um, Mosquito class. Oh wait, they were in active fleet. They probably should not have been in active fleet. The Francis class probably needs a rebuild. The Tigers are getting close to that. Tigers are probably going to be deprioritized for a little bit, in favor of probably these Hurricanes. So we can do 4-inch autoloader now. Let's do 3-inch autoloader. No. 4-inch autoloader, but get rid of V and L. You're not going to have the V and L turrets anymore. We need to replace their machinery. Go up to diesels. But radar-directed anti-aircraft guns need to get up to full radar. Okay, this does work, it appears. And can probably get 2 reloads if I am careful about this. Okay, that is a surprisingly workable configuration. How the hell? Oh, because they aren't dual purpose, and they didn't get advanced director. Oh. Alright, no reloads then. I think we should be good. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. So only 2 4-inch guns. With that extra weight, I will get more ammunition. And then I am gonna have to redo the superstructure, because, like, you probably should not be relying on these little tiny-ass funnels anymore. I did, what, a circle 10 foot, I think? Probably about there, and then a stacked teardrop shape, maybe 12 foot? No, I think I did a 10 foot. 11 foot. I think I did an 11 foot. I think that'll work. Yeah, that creates the effect I want. These aren't quite like the best destroyers out there, but they are, destroyers. That is a statement. That is very much a statement. These are workable. They're workable. They do really allow me to get that first strike capability I want. And I'm not actually having to edit the torpedo locations on those. So there we go. More old destroyers going in and getting missiles. Mosquito class is still not gonna have them though. They might have spare weight remaining. I might have considered that. Um, Definitely the droids also need to go in, the little cheaper destroyers, but I think that'll be, you know, that'll be next turn. But I at the very least want to reward you guys this episode with the construction of the missile pre-dread. So I'm gonna go until that's done, and that should be next turn. Devastation commissions next turn. Um, Although I will immediately send Devastation in for another rebuild to receive radar-directed medium anti-aircraft and missiles. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of money here. So the two remaining sabers will complete. Devastation will complete, and it does get me a lot of my older destroyers, properly just back up to snuff. Um, View Almanac. The Southwest Africa. Southwest. That in. Yeah, fine. No, I will say no objections. We'll release it. That would be vital in a war against Germany, but it looks like we're going into a war against Italy. I believe Devastation should have commissioned there, right? I did pay for stuff down in South Africa. I mean, fascism has not been stamped from the world like it was historically. I'm wondering if that was the wrong call. I'm not gonna start bleeding my prestige to hold on to a bunch of colonies in this day and age. Um, let's do it. USA's in good uh USA's on a good state with us, so we should negotiate with the US. Okay, Japan lost 3 destroyers and not Japan. Russia lost 2 destroyers, Japan lost 1. Oh, devastation needs apparently an additional month to complete. Um I know what I said, but the money's there to do it this turn. Next turn we'll have devastation complete, but hello there, missile pre-dread. Left your optical director. Um mean, she doesn't have a lot of ammo for those casemates. I'll have to think about that for a moment. I mean, it's gonna take 12 months anyway. Might as well give more ammo. Maybe normal? Yeah, maybe normal diesel. Be funny to get like an aircraft on her. No, I think what I do is I just give reloads. Oh, wait, no, I want to get her up to 21 knots if possible. She's so slow at 18. Let's cut down some of her sec bat then. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this? This is the stupidest build I've ever made. But hey, we get the missile pre-dread. Oh my god. The diesel-fired missile pre-dread. She is losing the multiple funnels for this. Oh, wait, now can I fit a plane on? Yes, I can. Okay, so she is now getting a plane. This is cursed. This is so cursed. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this ship. Like, understand, she'll probably be like a colonial guard, but like, or colonial guard ship. Um, but yeah. Like, it's missile pre-dread hours. Maybe I reduce the main gun ammo and give her... Nope. It was fine where it was. Give her that extra medium anti-aircraft gun, sure. The the press is probably just gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm just gonna answer, missile pre-dread. It's missile pre-dread hours up in this house. Oh, hey, we can have increased elevation for the main guns. I forgot that we unlocked that tech since the ship entered service. It is missile pre-dread hours, baby! Henri the Fourth is getting missiles! Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. Imagine Italy just sees that coming at them on one of their colonies. I need to check where Southwest Africa is. And I'm gonna have to, go and do that here, like, immediately. Actually, I need to see who the US is at high tensions with, because there's a possibility that if they get into a war, I could get into a war. But I have an ally. You know, the two strongest navies in the world are allied, which is excellent. Come on, come on. Let's get on the fourth refit with missiles. Thank you. And okay, so if I look at, so we lost this, I believe, yes. So we lost our base capacity in Southern Africa. Um, which that corvette's probably gonna move out of there then. It's annoying, but like that's not a big zone we have to contest. These other ones are a lot more important. Like I wouldn't want to lose Djibouti, I wouldn't want to lose Madagascar, I wouldn't want to lose Vietnam, for example. Um, Maybe I could suffer losses on like New Hebrides. Polynesia would be difficult. But yeah, for likely opponents. And I do think that I should probably be building some subs. But I'm just gonna lay down like a couple mediums here. Alright, I think that is good. So as I start assigning commanders to the ships that need them, I will say thank you very much to everyone who tuned in for this birthday episode. The birthday missile pre-dreadnought. Well, again, not currently my birthday when I'm recording this, but currently my birthday when you're watching this. Links to my Discord and Twitch are down below. You can join my Discord for notifications when these videos go live, as well as notifications on any live streams, and join it as a birthday gift for me. No. And you can go to my Twitch for where I would do non-Ruler Waves related content, and I actually, frankly, I'm strongly considering doing that on my, birthday, which would be today for you. So understand that. That might happen. That might happen. That might not happen. Who knows? I might be tired. I might not be tired. I'm very variable in terms of that. And once again, I also have to thank Matrix, Slytherin, and Naval Warfare Simulations for the free copy of this game. And I still need to do the damn giveaway, and I need energy, I need time. I still have ideas, and I want to do this. I always have a lot of ideas in my head on stuff I want to do, and it takes forever to get through all of them because I'm fucking lazy and fucking a procrastinator. Anyways, with that out of the way, I will see you all later. I still intend to do it. I will do that, but it could, damn, it could be a year late. Yeah. See you next time. Bye!